Hello, everybody. It is February 2nd, 2025, and it is an interesting day. As I am recording this, the price of Bitcoin is $97,405, and we don't care. We don't care. It has nothing to do. We don't really. We're not. This is not a financial channel. We're not here to tell you how to invest. We're not here to tell you any of that stuff. I don't care at all what the price of Bitcoin is. The reason why is because 1 BTC equals 1 BTC, and that's what we care about here. We care about what the actual monetary understanding of Bitcoin is. We care about what the technology of Bitcoin is. And we care about the movement of the blockchain and cryptocurrency industry. And we don't care really about what the price does on a day-to-day, week-to-week, year-to-year basis. We are here because the thing exists, the cat's out of the bag, and everything is going to continue to evolve and move on in this whole entire space, and there isn't much you can do about it. If you don't like Bitcoin, too bad. If you do like Bitcoin, great. I mean, Bitcoin doesn't really care either way. It's a network that's going to continuously move on and continue on, and because of its great and powerful things and its intrinsic properties, likely it's going to continue to have continued growth and adoption. At least that's what we care about here, because we're trying to be somewhere involved in the whole entire space. Bitcoin might drop down to whatever it's going to drop down to in fiat terms. That just means it must be easier at the moment that you're in now to gain more. And that's pretty much all of that means. It doesn't mean that the value of it is worthless or that whatever it is, because we're in the same exact thing that we've always been through technology booms throughout history. A great example of this is way back in the day. There used to be this British railway boom. It was huge. It was gigantic. People were just spending money like crazy, trying to buy as much railway as possible. And there was supposedly so much railway sold that you could every inch of London and every inch of England would be just filled with railway. That's how much railway they sold. Well, obviously that's impractical and impossible, and there was a gigantic bust. Does that mean that the railway system was not a great transportation idea? Of course it was. We're going through a phase where we're going through cyclical phases of a bunch of different factors. One factor being, how much is Bitcoin worth on the market, due to the fact that you have people that are actually utilizing it for the utility of what it is, and you have people that are speculating on what it could possibly be worth in the future. But you also have things like debasement of monetary currencies, like the United States dollar, which is the big one, and other dollars and other currencies throughout the whole entire world being debased and inflated through inflation and through other things, other monetary and financial things. So you have all of this going on. Meanwhile, you need to make sense out of it. So there are other channels to watch if you're going to watch for technical analysis. Benjamin Cohen, Tyler S. These are the people that we should be watching. If you want to watch those, great. If you're looking for in-depth analysis about what the actual technological things are, there are a lot of great channels. This will be one of them, because we're going to focus on the fundamentals mostly. If you want step-by-step tutorials of how to set up a hardware wallet, there are those channels. This channel, again, is going to come back always to the educated journals, the actual academic things, the Austrian economics and the business, and what actually is happening in the real world, not some theoretical thing maybe in the future, or this highfalutin idea over here, or is there going to be this, or is there going to be that. We're dealing with the reality of the situation as it exists today, so that way we can actually build a solid foundation in the future. There's going to be some interviews with people. There's going to be this. There's going to be a lot of things coming up in the future. I hope to expand this channel as much as I possibly can. If I get 4 viewers, great. This is also a place where I can have a depository for my students, so I can throw things in here left and right, and they can watch those on in the private unlisted channels only. So this is a very utilized, and will be very utilized for a lot of different things coming up. And I look forward to serving you, and I look forward for you being part of this process. I'm very excited to start the channel. It's going to be February 2nd, and we're going to have the Road to Bitcoin 2025, which is going to be in Las Vegas. So I already made my reservations at the Phoenician. I'm excited about that. So, yeah, the road to Bitcoin 2025 is coming up as well. Stay tuned. Bye-bye and buy Bitcoin.